Hello, Winnie.
Hello, Henri.
You are in France for 1 week?
Yes, I am. Thank you for inviting me from New York.
Yes. And so you work in direct marketing.
I do.
And I would love to ask you only one question.
Yes.
In 7 points, you know. The question is relationship marketing a love affair?
Of course it is, Henri. It is about love.
So what's the first point of this affair?
The first point, of course, is finding someone you are attracted to.
Yes.
Finding a good client. Someone you would enjoy working with. And someone who you think would benefit from your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Because after all, that's what two people can bring to one another.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps something better, a better life, a change.
And what about the reputation of the two partners?
Well,
Second point.
I think that's very important. They must be compatible. I, as a marketer, must discover what you like.
Mm-hmm.
I have to know the products you have done, how well you have done them, how well you treat the other consultants you work with.
Mm-hmm.
And you, of course, you must find out about me. You have to know that I am good at what I do. You have to be impressed with my results. And then perhaps we can have a lovely date together.
So the first date, the first point of contact, what is it?
The first point is to learn about one another, to trust one another, to develop that relationship where you can talk.
Like a love affair, in fact.
Of course. Of course, you must have trust. You must understand one another. And you must have a feeling about the desire of the other person, of course, because you're going to fulfill that desire.
And after that, you have to sign a contract?
Well, yes, just like a marriage contract. You have to have parameters. You have to know what kind of relationship this is going to be. Will it be just once, a relationship for one night, some little excitement in your life? Or do you think, Henri, that we can build this into a relationship?
So, the fifth point would be the marriage.
Well, I think we have to be
climax.
careful. Yes, the climax. When we decide that we like one another, then we enter into an agreement to make something together, to create something together, to form an entity that is bigger than both of us.
You mean to create something? Sixth point. It might be to have a child.
Yes, the product, of course, is our child. And the education of the product, it's the introduction into the marketplace. Just like a child, we nurture the child. We give the child our own values. And we make sure that child has everything it needs to succeed.
And sometimes there is a divorce because the two partners doesn't like it anymore.
Well, of course, that's very sad. Very, very sad. We know each other's secrets. So I will try everything I can not to have a divorce.
So, but from a point of view of marketing, what will you suggest?
I will suggest something new. I will suggest trying to remember what attracted us in the first place. We will try to go back to basics and examine why we came together in the first place, and to see if we can, in fact, rekindle or redirect that relationship into something even richer
like
and
a new
more
contract.
productive.
A new contract?
A new contract, but richer. I think we would, at that point, more fully understand one another.
Okay. So, if we resume, we make a resume of the 7 points.
Yes.
So the first point would be the meeting.
Yes, very important. You must be attractive to one another.
Second point would be the reputation of the partners.
Again, we must know about one another to see if we can fit together and our relations fit together.
That means the client and the brand.
The client and the brand, and how we come together and promote the brand.
So the first contact, the first date?
Well, the first date will tell us everything. It will tell us what kind of relationship we will have. And in that first date, we are honest with one another so we can, in fact, have a relationship.
So after that is the marriage.
The marriage is the contract, and the marriage is where we agree to produce something wonderful that is bigger than ourselves.
The first child.
The first child is our success story.
Okay.
That's our product, and we will try to make our product the most successful.
And sometimes divorce.
Sometimes divorce. I don't like to think of the word, because after all, I came to you because of love.
Okay. And what about Facebook, Twitter, and so on?
Well,
they change your relationship?
It's a very big change in relationship marketing. For example, I have many choices of partners, many choices, but I must be careful.
Okay.
Very careful.
So, thank you, Renée, and enjoy your stay in France, and especially in Saint-Rémy-de-Provence.
Thank you very much for having me, Henri. It's been a pleasure.
Okay, thank you, Renée. Bye-bye.